goggles. There we go. We're here. We're live.
We're live.
It's time for AMOK again.
AMOK. Yeah, that's us. That's us. And of course, I went amok and invited everybody else to go amok. So it's not just about the O.
Welcome to our abode.
I invited everybody to go amok with me. So we're going to talk about paranormal events tonight. Or not just paranormal events. I'm sorry, events coming up in your area, your neck of the woods. Which is going to be, of course, Arkansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Kansas.
Woohoo!
So we're all gonna talk about some things tonight. Adrian, you want to go first since you're the A?
What?
Yeah. No, you don't have to. I'll go.
Surprise. Anyhow.
I said there was going to be some twists.
There was definitely some twists on this count. No, we were talking before the show as we're looking for events. We're looking for paranormal events, and we can't seem to find very many paranormal events in the area. No. I'd say Arkansas, you got a few. I mean, this weekend up in Eureka Springs, you got the annual Ozark Mountain UFO Conference. So, I mean, that's a big deal because it's the 35th year it's been going on. So it's a well-established event. But and at the end of this month, we have the Falcon Monster Festival, which I was going to go to. Aww. But I can't because my church decided they wanted to go do a thing for firefighters and opportunity to service to bless some firefighters. I can't pass that up. So we'll do that, but that's on the 29th. And if you're into Bigfoot and I guess the Falcon Monster, isn't he like the skunk ape? He stinks, don't he?
The skunk ape?
The skunk ape.
I think so.
What?
Have you not
heard of the Florida? Isn't that Florida? Where the
Florida, yeah.
I've never heard of that, and I lived in Florida.
Well,
really?
I'm sure it's because he's damp and he smells bad. But anyhow, I don't know. It's just another form of Bigfoot, I guess. But going into
it's boggy.
I didn't see anything paranormal until June. Once again in Eureka Springs, it seemed to have a lot of paranormal stuff. That is Spirit and Paranormal Fair and the Best Western. And then, of course, in October, we had the Arkansas Paranormal Expo. And we'll be talking a lot about that in the next couple months because as we get closer to it, I'm going to be really excited because my hat's in on that. And but hey, we have all kinds of stuff because Arkansas and Oklahoma and all this part of the United States are really into their events. This weekend is an Arkansas Folk Fest in Mountain View. It's going to May. We got this. This sounds like an awesome event. I'd like to go to this. It's a chainsaw carving competition in Russellville at the Russellville Soccer Complex. And I mean, that sounds safe.
Just wear your goggles. They can't eat you.
I get my camera with a long lens. So.
Some of those events are really, really cool. I've seen some live, and they usually, well, they're not dead. They usually in like a plastic encasement, I guess, or a cage.
Yeah.
So they're pretty safe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty safe.
I'd say 100%. Yeah, 5-6%.
There was a movie from way back in my youth.
I don't remember back that far.
You might have seen it because it's one of the greatest movies ever called Motel Hell.
Oh,
I think I've seen the repeat.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
I don't think I have either.
Motel Hell. It's about it's Motel Hello, but the O is out, and people go there because they have the best beef jerky and stuff like that. Kind of find out, yeah. I'm going to ruin it for some of you people who haven't seen it.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
Made out of people, but the segue on this, which seems kind of odd, is because at the end of the movie in the climax, there's a sword fight using chainsaws.
Wow, nice.
When I read chainsaw carving competition, that's where I went. And
chainsaw carving.
I would go there too.
No,
right? It would be
kind of like a Ren Fair / I don't know, Chainsaw Massacre.
It's the French version, right? The beheadings.
I don't know. Arms and limbs everywhere.
Monty Python.
It's just a flesh wound.
Oh.
And
that theme song's going to be in my head now.
Okay.
And in May, just here locally, actually just across the river from us in Van Buren, they had the Old Timers Steampunk Festival. I'm sorry, I got real dry mouth right now. And that's really cool if you like to dress up and go do, not to mention a lot of shopping to do, just like any of these events. All along the old main street in Van Buren, and just people from all over the state. Well, not even just all over the state, from all over come there. And they decided to make it a little more interesting a few years back and read the Steampunk Festival with it. And that made it really fun, because then you have people doing their thing and have a costume contest, and that's kind of fun.
That does sound like fun. I like the costume contest.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
And that's all I got, really. I mean, there's a Fort Smith Comic-Con on June 3rd, and they're still advertising and getting people on for that. But that's kind of cool. And then several Comic-Cons in the state, well, and all 4 of these states, because I looked up Comic-Con, it's like, boom, there's like 4 here in Arkansas. So
wow,
pretty popular.
That's a big thing. We usually have several of them here in St. Louis also.
Yeah, they're having one up there in that direction that has a lot of really cool people on it. And I'm like, ooh, I want to be a nerd and go, but
right.
I think
I am a nerd, but I'm a broke nerd.
I'm a broke nerd too. I understand. We were talking about something right before we came on here. We saw an event that kind of gets in the warning signals, so to speak. Whenever you're doing it, if anybody's doing an event, always make sure to ask permission first, but always make sure you're following the rules of the person that's allowing you into an area that is pretty much needs to stay silent or kind of in the shadows because of what it is. Because doing that kind of thing can end up shutting a company down or a community down, and that's not right.
Stop allowing people in,
yeah.
We have a historic location in Arkansas. Most of you know when I talk about it, what I'm talking about, and teams will do events there. For one, according to the rules, you're not allowed to do any event there that make you money. You can make them money, but not you money, and you can't advertise the name of the place. You can't advertise the town of the place. You can't even advertise the county that it's in. And people will do an event there and they break all those rules. And what'll happen, and I've had some pretty, it's been shut down years before. And my team, with some of the stuff that we did, actually helped open it back up to everybody. And they were nice enough when they opened it back up to open it up to everybody, but you still have to follow those rules. And if you don't follow those rules, nobody's going to be able to play.
Right.
And that's not me saying that. That's coming straight from the person we all talked to get into the building.
Yep. And we all like to play. Well, we like to play there. I like to go there. That's one of my favorite places to go, especially when I have a new person on my team, because something always happens. Something. Yeah.
Been there once, and it was quite interesting.
And it's an amazing place. It absolutely is. And people, it's like going to a graveyard at night without letting the police know or getting permission from the city to go out there, or the people that own the grave. You gotta have permission. It's like breaking into somebody's house and showing everybody online what they have.
It's funny that you mentioned graveyards, because most people don't even know that after after the sun goes down, it's illegal to be in a graveyard.
Yep.
So you have to have permission. And everything that's out there, every building that seems abandoned, everything that's out there is owned by somebody. So if you don't have permission to be in there, you're trespassing, which is illegal, which looks bad on all of us.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of people don't even realize. They're like, no, it's just an open graveyard. But if you look at your laws, it is illegal.
Yeah,
yep.
for sure.
It's
There's a question in chat for Adrian. How do you advertise an event if you cannot list the location?
Well, we called it Ghost Hunt on Haunted Hill.
There you go.
Yep.
And
non-specific
selling a ticket, not one time. We can't say personally where it's at. I can tell you in a private chat where it's at, but I can't put it out there to the world.
Right.
And so that's different. So if you're talking to me directly and we're not talking to the billions of the people out there in the world, I can tell you exactly where it's at. I can tell you how to get there, because I'm also going to tell you all the rules of the place too.
Right.
Now I can't tell you the rules of the place, because then they'll tell you where it's at. So and most of you people understand what I'm talking about. This area is special to us. We've done a lot for them. They've done a lot for us. I've witnessed some of the most amazing things I've ever seen, probably will ever see there. Comparable to, actually not comparable, it stands head and shoulders above every paranormal location I've ever been in.
Yes.
Except for one house.
Yeah, this place is amazing.
Yeah. So, and I've been to some pretty cool places and some known places, and they just don't stand up to this place.
You have a haunted location and an intelligent spirits when they remember you. When you come back.
Yes.
And it's been years since you've been there.
Oh yeah.
And they call you by name.
Yes. Yes. It's amazing. I love this place. This place is absolutely amazing. And I swear to God, you guys get it shut down and I will find you. I'm just kidding. But somebody will find you and they'll out you, and it's not going to be nothing nice, because then you're going to have that reputation on your team, and you don't want that kind of reputation on your team. You want to be an honest and rule following team, especially if you want to be able to go out to other places that want privacy. You can't sit there and say we're an honest to God team that's gonna go by all the rules and well, and then you break them almost immediately. Yeah, that's not gonna look good. That's not gonna look good for you. It's not gonna look good for your team. So y'all follow the rules. Just follow the rules. And if you're gonna do something for a place, do it. And don't break the rules. Jeez, Manetti. Y'all stop making us look bad. Those that are out there that do that kind of stuff. Not saying anybody that's watching this is doing that kind of stuff. I got caught in a graveyard with my friends a long time ago, but luckily the cop let us go.
Yeah. And generally they will, as long as you're not being, real stupid. If you're being, and that's the thing. People get in there and they damage stuff, and not even, on accident too. And so that's why they don't want you going around there in the dark.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
Flushing get hurt too.
Oh gosh, when you hit that shin on a head, yeah, that don't feel too good.
Trip over a bone sticking out of the ground, Yeah.
Are you speaking from experience there, Shaw?
Yes. Walking around, I'm clumsy as it is anyway, but walking around, even I had the flashlight and I was looking around, and all of a sudden, whoomp, and I'm like, ow. Didn't even see it. It was just like kind of right under the radar. Oh man. Bruise shin. Don't feel good ever. No.
Glass tables on a darkened building, and you're looking up with your flashlight so you don't bump your head on anything, and you hit your shin on a glass table. That feels good too. Yeah.
Oh,
Did that same place, and they moved a table, and I hit it the second time.
Ow.
A private investigation. I'm like, what the heck? But anyway,
Those are always fun.
Those things happen.
Those are always fun.
It's like we're in good company. Grumpy said he got chased by cops in the most haunted graveyard in his city too.
Oh my gosh.
Oh goodness.
Way to go, Grumpy. Woo-hoo!
Yay. That's in Scotland too, so.
Oh my gosh. Adrian, anything else, Adrian? You got?
Pretty much that's all I got really in Arkansas right now without doing a bunch of research at the I had over here. I had some other stuff going on. I'm gonna I know that there are teams here in Arkansas that do events. What they need to do is contact us and let us know that and we'll talk about it. I know they're in Little Rock. People got stuff going on. Actually, I talked to one of them. She does tours, but there was something. I don't know if she's having troubles with the tours this year or what, but I don't know. So I'm kind of lost on that. But I keep hearing people talking about possible events, but not actually hearing actual dates of events.
Nothing.
So I don't want to talk about, there could be this thing.
Well, you have a Bigfoot event coming up in Fairbanks in June, right?
Alaska?
Oh,
cool.
Yeah. Is that in Alaska?
I'm
in
sorry.
Alaska. I'm sorry.
Cool.
Yep.
Fairbanks is pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, it is. We're going to talk about other places too, like Queensland, Australia, the UFO Festival. No, I'm just kidding. Well, there is. There is one.
I've investigated.
That would be cool to go
Alaska.
to.
Yeah, it would. It would.
I've investigated several places in Alaska and Canada up in that area.
You've been to Alaska?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, just to investigate?
No, I was on vacation. I took a 14-day trip and brought my stuff along and investigated awesome. Anchorage, oh my gosh, Fort Yukon.
Wow.
A couple places in the what was it, the Yukon Territory, I think it was, of Canada. Oh yeah, it was a lot of fun. Didn't get much, but it was still, I can say I did it and I was there. I recorded it.
That's really cool. Yeah.
I do want to call this one out though, because of our Scottish friend. There is a Scottish UFO and Paranormal Conference in June in Glasgow. Just to let you know, they're grumpy poo.
Do Scottish aliens have an accent?
Probably. I'm going to bet money on it. Go ahead, Ken. What were you saying?
I was going to say, we have an accent to them too.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway. Excuse me. No, yeah, we've got a couple things coming up too here in Missouri area. A couple things listed. I believe it's May 13th. There's the St. Louis Oddities Expo. It's at the Americas Center here in St. Louis. June the 10th, I don't know if there's any tickets remaining, but the Pythian Castle investigation in Springfield, Missouri. Let's see, we're going to another one, but that's out of state. We're going to represent A.M.O.K over there. Where Pigs Fly. That's an interesting place. It's a great place for family fun, and you can also stay all night there. And we've actually held some investigations at the Ivan Mansion that's on the property. It's a little over 100 and some odd years old. We've had some interesting evidence that we've collected there, but groups are free to contact Cindy Brunnicke out there, and you can rent the whole building and actually spend the night in the mansion if you so desire, and you can investigate outside. Just got to watch out for some of the animals that are out there, because
don't get eaten.
Exactly. There's cows and there's a camel and
they'll eat you.
Pigs everywhere.
Pigs will eat you.
Cats, geese, birds. There's all sorts of crazy animals out there, but bring your families out there too, because
Bring your families to feed the animals.
Not to be eaten, but
Literally.
they can feed the animals crackers. So they're animal crackers. There you go.
Bring your slow
children.
family members.
This went downhill quick, you know that.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
Oh no, it's okay. But where pigs fly, it's a animal rescue place. Plus, it's a pig museum. They've got over 40,000 pig figurines, and now they've got a big bazaar that they have.
Figurines?
It sounds bizarre.
It is. It's great. It's a great place. It's a lot of fun. We do a lot of work out there as far as running some events and hosting some fundraisers for them. So it's in Lynn, Missouri. It's about 30 miles southeast-ish from Jefferson City on Highway 50. So center of the state.
Cool.
Let's see. That one's over. Yeah, the Planet Comic-Con, that was back a couple weeks ago in Kansas City. Adrian.
Can't make that one.
Yeah, that's been about a month ago. Speaking of, is it called Fauk or Folk? Folk Monster.
Fauk.
Fauk. Okay.
I say Folk.
Whichever. I did look it up. It's the Boggy Creek Monster, or the
the Legend of Boggy Creek. Yeah.
The swamp stalker, they call it. So I guess it would, if it comes from a swamp, I guess it would be kind of stinky. So anyway, we're going to continue on. I'm just trying to help you out there, Adrian.
I definitely need help I can get. I'm kind of there.
August the 5th, apparently there is something called now the JOMO-Con, and that's in Joplin, Missouri.
Nice. Might have to try to make that one.
Yep.
Okay. I thought you were saying no there for a minute. I'm like, yeah, I wrote it down. It's got to be true. Okay. October 21st. We have an event here. This will be the second one, I believe, at the Bell Fountain Cemetery in St. Louis, which is the oldest major cemetery in St. Louis, opened back in, I think it was 1850. But it's an event called the Last Call End of Life Festival.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I'm planning on going this year. I couldn't last year because I was sick, but I'm planning on going, and I'm going to try to actually see if I can be a presenter for that particular festival. So I'm kind of working on that deal right now.
Cool.
Renaissance Festival, that will be typically, it's over 4 to 6 weeks out in Wentzville, Missouri. I think it's from September 17th through October 23rd, I believe. I don't have the exact dates yet, but I know it's September and October. It's on the weekends, and I do know that it's a 3-day weekend for Labor Day.
Cool.
I think there still might be some tickets. I don't know for sure. The Pythian Castle and this one, there's the Haunted Potosi Ghost Investigation down in Potosi, Missouri. I believe it's on 4/22, so April 22nd. Those are offered by a group here in town called PTF, or Paranormal Task Force.
Yes.
I have been to both of them, and both of these locations. It's been a while. I'm going back to the Pythian in June. On June the 10th, I am going. Haven't been to Potosi for a while. I might try to make another one later this year, but both of them are really interesting places, and some good evidence occasionally picked up there. Okay, what else do we have here? Let's see. Some of this is you guys. Apparently I think there's still an event going on, XCon 2023. It's in Blue Springs, Missouri, which is just outside of Kansas City, or it's a suburb.
And is it still going on? Because I thought they tabled that.
You know what? I've seen another thing out there for it, and I don't know what's going on with it. But if it is going on, it's apparently October 13th. So Friday the 13th through Sunday the 15th.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I took that weekend off because I was supposed to speak at that event.
Right, that's what I thought.
I'm not sure. She kind of had it tabled for the time being.
Yeah. But I saw something after you had made that comment to me. So I don't know for sure.
Okay.
So I'm throwing that out there as a possibility.
Yeah. Well, I hope so. Fun event.
Couple of things here too, more locally, let's say within an hour of St. Louis, there is a monthly Alchemy Mystic Fair down in Festus, Missouri. I believe the next one is on May 6th and then the June the 3rd. It's a interesting small town, and Mystic Fair, I actually went to one of them. I think it was, I forget, February or earlier in March. I think I went to that. Tarot card readings and different things that they offer down there. So something to consider. Okay, that one's Oklahoma. I already talked about that one. Where pigs fly. There's something coming up on April 22nd, also down in Festus, Missouri. That's becoming another hotspot down there for things to do. And I do not know how to pronounce this, but it's something like Sigerblot or Sigerblast. It's a Viking festival.
Oh,
and
cool.
I
That
think
sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it does.
It's on a Saturday, April 22nd. So I think 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
Oh
wait.
I'm on the wrong month. Maybe is it? No, it's not this weekend. I think it's in 2 weeks.
It is next Saturday.
So this week is the 15th. So yeah, on this 22nd. So that's kind of going on. That's an all-day thing down there. I do not know what the charges are, or I keep thinking it's free to go, but they've got a lot of vendors and.
But $100 a leave.
It could be just like New Jersey.
Well, it's Viking. They took, never.
I got it. No. I caught that. But New Jersey's the same way. You can go in free, but you can't get out.
Oh,
wow.
Unless you, it used to be that way. Unless you pay $6 to get out of the state. I'm
Yeah,
like, really?
when I went to Canada, it's free to go over there, but it cost us 50 cents to come back to the United States.
50
okay.
cents. That's gonna break the bank.
Well,
I mean,
well, I had to pay for Tina too.
oh, okay, so $1. Oh, I'm sorry.
I was waiting for your joke there, Adrian, but I'm not gonna. I just stop. I saw you grin.
He's a smart man. He's not getting himself in trouble.
Good. Tina, you're not paying attention, right?
There are billions of people watching this, and one of them.
Yeah. That one. All it takes is one. Okay, we got another thing coming up also that same weekend, April 21st and 22nd. So like I said, there's a lot of things going on.
Wow, Missouri has a lot of things. I'm sitting here trying to find stuff for Oklahoma, and it's like crickets.
UFOs. The event is called Close Encounters of the Piedmont Kind.
Oh my God.
Ooh,
and it's predominantly the event is centering around the events that happened back in back around 1973-ish and the early 70s, where UFOs, there were just tons and tons of sightings of UFOs in that particular area down around the lake. So they're going to have some kind of a 50th anniversary festival that particular weekend. So Friday and Saturday.
Nice.
And that's down in Piedmont, Missouri, which is about, I'm going to guess maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours south of St. Louis. Ooh. And so Festus, you can go to Festus and you can go there, you can go to Piedmont, come back and stop along Festus because they're both on the highway. They're both on the way, Highway 67 and 67, 61, and Highway 55 going through. So those are the big things that I know about kind of coming up. And then, of course, we're going to be doing some stuff. Right, Pam?
Yes, we are.
That was a segue.
That was a segue.
Segue?
Yeah.
Wait, what? What are we
Not
doing?
not a subway, not a subway, a Segway.
Segue.
Segue for
But
Kansas or
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
something just flew right over my head, I think.
I guess
Well,
you're supposed to be doing something with Ken.
No, we're all doing something out there, aren't we?
Oh, in Kansas.
Oh,
Yeah.
in Kansas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
The
In
Paracon.
Kansas. I'll
What
let
a horrible
Pam talk about
segue I
that.
just had.
Well, because
Sorry.
you changed it to
I was
AMCO.
like,
That
yeah.
It just went whoop from O to
It
K.
did.
So I was
It
like,
completely
what?
did.
What are we doing?
Okay, fine. Go ahead.
Let's
I
talk
believe
about
it's somebody.
that when it's in Kansas.
What'd
Well-
you say? Batman in Kansas?
Batman in
We'll
Kansas.
talk about that after Oklahoma. We follow the AMOK thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're following AMOK. I apologize.
Yeah, I was completely
No, you're
lost.
fine.
Sorry.
You're
Okay.
fine.
I went the wrong direction.
You're
I should have
fine.
gone southwest and not west. It's okay.
It threw me. It totally threw me.
I think it threw all of us.
My apologies.
He's half dyslexic.
No.
And the other half I can't see right. Correct.
You're now
that's
AMCO.
me too. That's me too.
Okay.
Well, in Oklahoma, we have a few things going on. The one big thing that we do have going on is the Renaissance Festival that happens in Muskogee, Oklahoma, that starts April 29th and goes through to June 4th.
Looking forward to it.
So I am excited about that. I'm still trying to get a hold of people from there. So just bear with me on that one. But I'm looking forward to this one. I would like for all of us to be able to get together and go to this because it is an amazing place. I want a turkey leg and I want some ale.
Well, I think
Good combination.
we went there the last couple of years and it's pretty good, except for last year because I think it rained every weekend.
Oh no!
That stinks.
I think last year it rained every weekend, except for like one weekend, and I was working that weekend or something stupid like that. But I was like, man, I couldn't because that was the first one I missed in a long while. So,
man,
I don't dress up, but I probably should, But as many times I go there, but I'll eat a turkey leg.
Oh yeah. I'm ready to go there. The admission for this is going to be $6 to $15, depending, and it's every Saturday and Sunday from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Plus May 30th, Memorial Day, open Saturdays and Sundays, plus Monday, May 30th. So y'all need to go to this because it is great, especially to see some of these performers out there. Oh my gosh, I haven't gone since I moved here, and that was 14 years ago almost.
You haven't been since then?
I have not been since then. Nope.
I have a confession. I just live over the line, and I have never been. Not for anything.
Shame on you.
Oh
yeah,
my
I know. I need to
gosh.
change that. I've always meant to go, but it's just never worked out.
Well, we're gonna have to plan it. We're gonna have to plan it. We'll plan it. We'll plan it.
Yes.
And we'll all go
Heck yeah, that'll be fun.
because
I haven't been there either.
Oh,
oh my
I've
gosh!
been to the one in Wentzville probably about
I'm
20
from
times.
LA, and I've been there once.
Shame on
you. Are closer to it, Adrian. But no, this is
it's still
No pressure. No
from
pressure.
me.
no.
It's still a whole nother state away from me.
Right. And if y'all want to dress up because they love it. They love it when people dress up.
Thong and Pasties.
It's an awesome place. Muskogee. It's in Muskogee, the castle in Muskogee. Just look up the castle in Muskogee and you can't miss it.
Is it every day or
Every
just weekends?
weekend, every Saturday and Sunday.
Weekends. Okay.
Mhm.
Kind of like ours. Okay.
Yep. Every Saturday.
There's
and
a guy that is in Paracon with us. He's with Ghost out of Tulsa, and his name's Doc McLumphy, and he actually is one of the pirates that does the pirate portion of the Ren Fair every year. So
yeah.
We need to get down there and
Yes,
and
we do.
Doc.
I'm looking forward to it. I want a turkey leg and I want some ale and I want to buy a mug.
Shaw, maybe you could talk to the Buccaneer.
Ah, yes. I'm gonna be doing a lot of talking when I'm out there.
Sure.
And we can all be going, arg, arg, this and arg, that. There you go.
It said
Yep.
Karen Whitaker chat says she lives in Wentzville, but she's only been to their fair twice. He lived there.
Gosh.
Karen, I know, I do know that they went a couple of years ago, but I haven't gone since COVID. But so it's been what 2 years?
What better time to go to a medieval fair during a
well, they didn't.
Then COVID.
I don't think they had it. So
No,
anyway.
they didn't. They had it closed.
So I'm hoping to go this year.
It's my stomach is growling. I'm hungry.
What you were eating before the show? I saw you sticking things in your mouth.
I stuck a jelly bean in my mouth. That's not a lot of stuff. That's not a lot of sustenance.
Eat another one.
I don't have any over here. There's also going to be, from what I see on this is the last Paracon in Oklahoma for the Paracon Oklahoma Spring Fling. This is the last and final event. Apparently, this is going to be April 29th and 30th. There's a VIP, thing happening the night before if you bought VIP tickets. This is $150 per ticket. They still don't have on there where exactly it's gonna be. Treasure Valley Casino and Hotel, I think. Oh yeah, that's where it is. Treasure Valley Casino and Hotel, 12252 Ruby Road. Is that how you pronounce it? In Davis, Oklahoma. So this is their last event. You do not have to purchase twice to get 2 tickets. 1 click counts as 2 tickets here. So if you want to go to this, it's sponsored by the Oklahoma Paranormal Association, and it's their last event. On going away from paranormal, because I honestly cannot find any other paranormal unless you guys know of any other paranormal that's going on.
The only one I can think of, and it's just because I know the person, medium Christy Campbell, she's going to be speaking at Rose Hill Cemetery in Tulsa on May 6th. And I think it's $25 a person. And the proceeds go to help with the upkeep and restoration of Rose Hill Cemetery.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
What is she speaking on?
She's a medium, so it's going to be like a night with a medium kind of thing.
Oh, nice, nice.
Doing like a gallery.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I take that back. There is another paranormal thing going on. It's the where's this at? Let me make sure I got the right place before I'm sitting here saying where. Nope, this is not the right place. Never mind. Never mind. Fast forward.
Witch stock gathering?
Oh, okay. Go ahead. You want to talk about that?
Nope. I don't know anything about it except that it's on. Somebody posted it out there, August the 4th and 5th, and you got to help me with the name again. Spavinaw, Oklahoma. That's all I know.
Nice.
So it's witch stock. So apparently everybody's going to wear black.
Oh yeah, witch stock.
Witch stock
and hats.
Yeah.
I know the Enchantments and Oddities. Is that the name of the shop in Bartlesville? I know that they participate in that.
Yep.
So yeah.
And when is this?
If I remember right, they said they were going to have over 50 vendors too.
August 4th and 5th.
August 4th and 5th. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will have to put that on my calendar and go to that.
Yeah, see, I read all of you guys' posts.
Awesome. Yay. We're glad you do.
Right?
I like everyone. Thumbs up. No.
I'm sitting here looking at this one sci-fi convention. It is nowhere near us. And I'm like, oh my God, this looks amazing. But that's not anywhere in any of our states. It's actually on the East Coast. So we're gonna go by that one. It
seems like there was something else in Oklahoma City, wasn't there?
Oh, there's quite a few things going on in Oklahoma City. I don't know about paranormal stuff though. I know there's a paranormal investigation at the Broken Bow Asylum coming up this weekend.
Ooh, fun.
Yes, that's coming up this weekend. Looks like it is Paranormal Solutions that is doing this. I'm trying to see if they have anything else out there. They just talk about the asylum a little bit, and it says our team is looking for people to help conduct an overnight investigation at the Broken Bow Asylum. They are sold out, unfortunately, as of right now, but
Well, thanks for bringing us all down.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But maybe if somebody gave them a little shout out or something, they would consider it.
Well, they said they're looking for volunteers
Yeah, right. So, I mean,
to help.
38 people responded to it already. The duration is 12 hours, and it's anyone on or off Facebook. So, Paranormal Solutions, hit them up, tell them, hey, you know, somebody shouted you out. Y'all need to go let them in.
Might be what I was thinking of. There's an Oklahoma City ghost tour that's this Saturday, April 15th, 12:30 to 2 a.m.
Oh, that's the one in
And the address
Norman.
is- yeah. Oh, is it? It says 101 East Sheridan Avenue. So
Oh,
yeah,
well, maybe it's
that's
not.
this. It says Oklahoma City, so it might be different.
Oh, well, Norman's like right outside of Oklahoma City.
Is it? Maybe
Yeah.
it's considered. I'm not
I
sure.
don't know. I'm not.
Either.
I don't know. I'd have to look at it. But I know whenever they do talk about Oklahoma City, a lot of times they're talking about Norman.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't get down there
I
that
could be
much.
wrong. I could be wrong. I
Well,
can be wrong.
There's a horror con
That was
in Oklahoma City, also on August 5th and 6th.
Ooh, nice. Does it say
That sounds fun.
who's doing it?
Scary people, I think.
Scary people.
VIP passes. No, that's not the right. Who was doing that one?
Is that the one that I announced already? The Paracon Oklahoma Spring Fling in
No.
Davies, Oklahoma?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. This one is in. It never ends. Oklahoma City, Remington Drive.
Oh.
It's at the Remington Park, apparently. Oklahoma City's Horror Con.
Oh, nice.
And oh my gosh, everybody's calling me.
Hold
on.
calling me. I'm trying to look this up.
I'll do your taxes later.
Taxes are later, people.
That's why they shouldn't put their taxes off.
Right?
That's true.
Because they only got 4 days.
I didn't say that. Yes, thank you.
I did. I said it.
Actually, they have until next Tuesday. So, but just a busy weekend coming up. It doesn't say who. It just says Oklahoma City Horror Con.
Okay.
There's a bunch of people going to be there as far as speakers, I guess. There's a lot of crazy people dressed up in horrible costumes
stuff.
that look. Well, I mean, clowns, and I think somebody has a chainsaw. Adrian.
Oh, nice.
See there you go. So, but I don't think it's going to be to cut wood.
Oh, probably not. No, no, doubt it.
I don't know any of these people who are speaking. I guess they're all horrible people. I'm sorry, horror people.
Horror people.
Horror people, yeah.
Horrible people.
Oh, yeah, the Missouri.
Yeah.
What is the Missouri, the prison in Missouri that we want to go to?
The Missouri State Prison.
Thank you.
Yeah, MSP, Missouri State Prison.
Oh,
Jefferson State Pen.
Yeah, State Pen.
Yeah, that's where we're wanting to go. We're trying.
Very difficult to get in there because it's just people sign up for that like 30 seconds after the thing opens.
Dang,
that's crazy. Good for them. I mean, at least they're making money on it.
Yeah, good for them.
Yeah, I mean, it's easier if you don't want to go on a weekend. It's easier to do it during the week, but not many people can get off during the week for, to do that. But anyway,
do they allow things during the week?
I'm sorry.
Do they allow things during the week? I can go up during the week.
I think they. I think they.
Vacation time. I'll take vacation time for that.
Okay, I think they do.
Mhm.
We will have to see. Let me jump to this one real quick. This one's in Guthrie, Oklahoma. This is the State Capitol Publishing Museum Paranormal Investigation. And this is happening on April 22nd of this year. It's a Saturday. Looks like it's presented by Valkyrie Paranormal and Jerry Michelle Beavers. I think I know that person. That person sounds very familiar to me. I might have to reach out to that person and be like, "Hi, I think I work with you." But they are doing it at the State Capitol Publishing Museum. It's let's see. Publishing Museum was created to acquire, restore, renovate, preserve, maintain, and recognize the historical significance of the State Capitol Publishing Museum building in Guthrie, Oklahoma. They'll show you how to use paranormal equipment and lead an investigation with hopes of having your own experience. Grab your flashlight and your favorite spooky buddy or 3 for a new adventure. This is for new and seasoned investigators. Bring your equipment if you got it. If you don't, bring your sense of adventure. Must be 16 or up to attend. Under 18 must be accompanied by an adult.
And what was this one?
This is the State Capitol Publishing Museum. Check-in is at 7 to 7:30 p.m. Again, that is going to be in Guthrie, Oklahoma. It's $25 per person. Introduction and Q&A starts at 7:30 to 8, and investigation starts at 8 to midnight. So if you want to reach out to them, you can find the event on Facebook. It's called the State Capitol Publishing Museum Paranormal Investigation. And let them know who sent you, because they probably have no clue. Let them know that A.M.O.K podcast sent you.
There you go.
On the 20th, oh, that was already done. Never mind. Go forward. Go forward. Go forward. Let's see. Close. That was what I had mentioned earlier about not violating rules. Getting a little bit out of the paranormal, but kind of in it because it's vintage. The OKC Vintage Flea Market is coming up the 15th and 16th, and again on the 20th. It starts at 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Oh wow, already 1,000 people responded to this. So if you want to get out there, it's probably going to be a little bit busy. So be there in the early morning hours if you want something great. April 25th at 11 a.m. to April 30th, the 57th Annual Festival of Arts at Bicentennial Park in Oklahoma City is happening. Looks like it's going to have a lot of things going on there. I didn't realize how much actual stuff outside of the paranormal happens in Oklahoma until you actually look up the events.
Yeah, there's a lot in Oklahoma.
There's just not a lot of paranormal.
Paranormal's small world. There's a big world out there. That's why I said mostly paranormal when I talked about the show, because there's so much more to do that's not paranormal.
Yeah.
Like that steampunk festival thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
All this stuff, and we can talk about that stuff. But yeah.
Shaw, there's a lot of different ghost walks in Oklahoma. One in Bartlesville.
Oh, Edmond, the one in Bartlesville is usually in October.
Enid, Fort Reno, Guthrie, Hunter's Home. I'm not sure where that's at. Tulsa.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of them listed here as far as ghost walks.
I want to kind of mention those closer to the times that those get there, because, we can do it earlier because, people might want to save up and go to every one of the ghost walks. So
there you go.
That's
it's just a list of them that I just looked up. Oklahoma Spirit Tours.
Oh, Oklahoma Spirit Tours. We still got to get a date and time for us to go to the Stone Lion Inn too.
Yes.
Okay.
I'd like to do that. Oklahoma Spirit Tours. Oh yeah, there's quite a bit. in Oklahoma. Ghost walks.
Going on every weekend.
Yeah,
Yes.
every weekend from, like you said, Tulsa to Guthrie to Fort
Usually starting in about
Reno,
August.
Hunter's Home. Yeah.
through
So I can probably
November.
bring this up some by the end of the show next week. That way we can just kick it out of the park.
Sounds
To
good.
the ones that are closer, because I know Bartlesville does theirs in October. I know Tulsa is like almost every weekend or once a month or something like that. I have a friend that lives out in Enid, so I'll see if I can find out some more information from them on that.
Cool.
Going past the vintage of the 57th annual. Now that 57th annual has been around since 1967. If that tells you anything. So yeah, there's 100 performances on multiple stages and delicious food from over 20 food vendors.
I'm there. Oh, kidding.
The Festival of Arts
Sorry.
is open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday and 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Sunday. So from April 25th to the 30th. Man, that does sound good. Of course, any kind of food right now sounds good to me. This weekend at Woolaroc Museum and Wildlife Preserve, they have the Spring Traders Encampment. So
It's really cool too.
yeah, it is. I was in there looking at it. I have actually looked at that for many years, just trying to see if any of the kids wanted to go to it when they were younger. And of course, they're lazy bones and want to play video games instead of go out and explore the wilderness. There's no additional admission on this. It's regular admission at the front gate, includes entrance to the event. Adults are $14. There is military discounts for those veterans out there. You get it $10 for $10. Over 65 is $12, and children 12 and younger are free.
Free.
Cool.
I like free.
Yes, me too. So you'll go out to Woolrock on Friday and Saturday at the Mountain Man Camp, nestled near the shore of Crystal Lake. The camp is one of the most beautiful of its kind and the perfect setting for a weekend of historical retreat. And it's hosted by the Woolrock's Mountain Men, Wes and Roger Butcher. So you get to learn a lot of things. Oh, he's on a donkey. Okay, I'm sorry. I just squirreled there for a moment. So if you want to experience this and go out and check it out, it is this weekend. So head on out to Woolrock. If you want to find out more information, go to www.woolaroc, it's WOOLAROC.org, and they have it on the front page. So it is a very interesting event.
If I've never been, it's an amazing place too.
Donkey. To what you said.
He's on a donkey. Well, it looks like, no, that's well, maybe it's a horse. I don't know. Anyway, this dude kind of looks like your dad, babe.
It's probably like a pack mule or something.
Probably. Or it's probably just a horse that's got the shading of a donkey. I don't know, because you know how the donkeys are brown with the little white. Yeah.
That's funny. It's got big ears.
Hey, we got like 5 minutes left. We need to get to Kansas.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm done. We'll go to Kansas.
We're going over.
We're going over tonight.
We're going over tonight. So go ahead. You're on.
All right. I have a few, and I've added a few more while we've been talking.
Hopefully you have a lot of paranormal stuff that's close to us, so we can go and see.
Yes.
Got one really good.
So April 14th, which is this Friday, there is a ghost hunt at the 1889 McIntyre Villa with the Wraith Chasers from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. And you can find out more about that at mcintyrevilla.com. It starts at $90 a person. And actually, we are going to be talking to the person that runs McIntyre Villa next week.
Stephanie O'Reilly.
Yes, Stephanie O'Reilly.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll get to hear how this turned out and what other, because they have a lot of things coming up. And not all of them are this price. I think this one is this price because of the Wraith Chasers. I think the others, I can't remember the exact prices, but they're significantly.
Maybe we can do an event there.
That would be fun.
Yeah, get A.M.O.K on the map and bring these people out too to.
That would be cool.
Help the place.
And then Saturday, April 15th is there's a public training and investigation at Lyon County History Museum from 6 to 10:30 p.m. at the Lyon County History Center in Emporia. and that's brought on by Flint Hills Paranormal, and it is $5 per person. And I think they are going to teach everyone about the equipment, and then you'll get to use the equipment on an investigation. So that should be fun.
That would be
And
fun.
as far as I know, excuse me, Flint Hills will be at the Paracon this year too. So that'll be
Nice.
cool. There was a lot of stuff on the 15th. This one is it's actually the initial meeting of the Bordertown Paranormal Org, which is what we're calling we're going to start a little offshoot of a paranormal group for the community. And its org stands for Open Research Group. First meeting, it's going to be sponsored by the library in Caney and Southeast Kansas Bordertown Paranormal Society. And at this first one, we're just going to decide what everyone wants to do. Do they want to learn how to ghost hunt? Do they want to, what do they want to learn? What would they like us to bring to it? And we've also got a lot of courses through the Kansas State Library on paranormal things. And if you have a Kansas State Library card, you can sign up for those through Universal Classes and actually get credits for them. So kind of fun.
Nice.
Are these
Yeah.
in person or online or what?
These are online.
Ooh. Wonder if
Yeah,
you have
it's really
you got a reciprocal program for Missouri
I think so. If you check your Missouri
library.
your state library, more than likely they are going to offer universal classes as well.
Okay.
Because I say this because I know the instructors teach more than one state. So I would check any of your states, check your state library and see what they have.
Okay. I'll ask my daughter. She works at a
Yeah, she could tell you for sure.
county library.
Yeah. And then another April 15th, this is North Topeka walking ghost tour. It runs from midnight to 1:15 a.m. and it's at 844 North Kansas Avenue in Topeka. It's $12 a person. And for more on it, go to Ghost Tours of Kansas on Facebook. And then let's see. Oh, what I didn't mention about the Bordertown org meeting, it's April 15th, which is the third Saturday of April. And we are going to hold that every month on the third Saturday at 2 p.m.
Cool.
Yeah. And let's see. Then we have the Wichita Ren Fair. It is the Wichita Highland Games. It's put on by Great Plains Ren Fair and Scottish Festival.
Nice.
April 15th and 16th. And it's at the Sedgwick County Park in Wichita. Let's see. And then April 18th, it's a Tuesday at 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. There's Lena's Voice in Wamego. She's going to be speaking on soulmates or twin flames. And it's just a workshop. And I think it's like $30 per person. And it sounds really interesting. And I've heard of her at different places. But for more on it, you can contact Marla at, I lost her name. Where'd it go? I'm sorry, Marta A. Schwartz at gmail.com. And then April 20th, there's a psychic fun and feast at the North Star Supper Club in Wichita. And it is $68 a person for 16 and above. The price includes a meal, which I know it's like steak and all kinds of fun stuff, but it includes meals, tips, beverages, presentations, and a psychic reading.
Ooh.
You can find, yeah, it should be cool. More on that on ksnt.com on their local calendar. Excuse me. And April 29th through 30th, 12:30 to 4:30 at the business Elevate. It's in Lawrence, Kansas. It's an active dreaming workshop. And this is just an introduction to consciously working with your dreams. And this is again by Marta Schwartz. So you can contact her at Marta Schwartz at Gmail to sign up for the workshop. May 5th, it's a Friday, and at 6 to 7:30, this is another Bordertown event in conjunction with Caney City Library, and it is held at Caney City Library. It will be Bordertown Presents UFOs. And we will be discussing UFOs. We're going to be including lots of local sightings, and we're hoping to get even more stories to add to our database. you can find out more about this and the Bordertown org at Southeast Kansas Bordertown Paranormal Society on Facebook. And this is another thing we're doing monthly. And it will be the first Friday of every month at 6 o'clock. Last week we did Bigfoot, and we had Brian Terrell come up from Enid, Oklahoma and present. It was really good. And if you go to our website, or not our website, our Facebook page, you can find a link to that too, because he did record it for us. So it's pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
I was just saying nice. Oh, sorry.
Right. I'm like, May 7th, Coffeyville Brown Mansion. They are holding Bourbon with the Browns. So I don't have all the stats on that, but yeah, definitely check it out. I think it's on the Coffeyville Historical page, or maybe on their Facebook page. But yeah, sounds really fun.
Yes, it does. Coffee with the Browns.
Yes. Right.
Bourbon with the Browns.
Bourbon with the Browns.
Bourbon. Yeah. Bourbon. Yeah.
A bourbon.
A bourbon. Yeah, we're going to have to go to that one.
May 13th, it's a Saturday. It's a celebrity ghost hunt at the Historical and Haunted Labeled Mansion in Abilene. It's Katie and KD, capital K, capital D, and Katie, Katy, Stafford, and Afterlife Paranormal Research Society. We'll be holding that. So you can go to labeledmansion.com for more information on that one. And
two pretty cool people.
Are they? I don't know them. I recognize the name, but I didn't know who they were for sure. And Kansas City Metaphysical Fair in Dodge City is going to be August 26th through 27th at Boot Hill Casino and Resort. And I don't know, there's going to be a Summer A.M.O.K Metaphysical Fair at Harrah's. I don't know if did you talk about that one? It's July 7th, 8th, and 9th. If you did, I just repeated it. So
no, I did not.
Okay.
I think I mentioned another one, but I don't think I mentioned that one.
Okay. And I have some friends that work that one, and it's usually a really, really cool thing to do. Lots of neat stuff going on there. And then the last one is, I just went through May on these for the most part. The ones I threw in at the end are a little bit later, but one of them is obviously the Bordertown Paracon.
Yay!
Yay! We're all going to be there at that one. And it's going to be September 30th, starts at 10 a.m., runs to at least 7:30 p.m. So everybody, please plan on coming to it, because it's going to be a good time.
Yes.
I'll be there.
Looking forward.
Free to the public. So yeah.
Oh.
Hopefully we can.
Yeah, that's going to be a blast. And
yes.
You said that's free to the public.
Yes, it is free to the public.
I like free. Free is within my ability to pay.
Right. That's what we're hoping. We can make it so everyone could come if they want to. So
what are y'all building on the side, or what are they building on the side of that building? I noticed that coming back from Wichita a couple of weeks ago, and I'm like,
right.
What are they building?
So the rec center that we hold the Paracon in is actually kind of just south and a little bit west of Pizza Hut. And there was like this great big open area that they use for a lot of parking. And they've just built a new building right in the middle of it. And I asked around and found out it's going to be a massage therapy thing. So, which is cool,
It's cool, but where is everybody going to park?
Well, there's still parking all the way around there. You can park completely over by the cemetery, and there's a church just to the south. There's a lot of parking around it too. So there's still quite a bit of parking, but yeah.
No. I saw that. I'm like, they're building something.
Sitting in the chair, you can always run next door and get a massage.
Oh, sounds good. Sounds
massage therapy. Couldn't be like a Qdoba or something like that.
Right?
That would be better, but
you had said something about Bigfoot, and I did find that there is a Hanobia Bigfoot Festival and Conference on October 6th and 7th in Hanobia, Oklahoma.
Yes.
So,
that's a big.
Yeah. That one is coming up on October 6th and 7th. The website to that is actually hanobiabigfoot.com.
So how do you spell that?
HONOBIA Bigfoot.com.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no. Yeah.
Oh no, by a Bigfoot.com.
Yep.
Got it.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Brienne,
What?
she actually works for Independence Reporter, and she said that there's also going to be a seance at the Brown Mansion too, which is really cool.
Oh, and when
And
is
she's
this?
already taken the day off for Paracon, so yay.
See, I would
And-
like to investigate a seance.
And Karen said, so
I'll
pizza, happy
participate in
ending,
this.
and then a psychic fair. Yay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds great.
It does.
Oh, there you go, Karen.
All right. Does anybody have anything else?
Yeah, actually, I do. I know that Ray County Museum, I believe it's in Independence, Missouri. They offer a lot of different events out there throughout the year. But I do know that our group has a private event that we're going to investigate, and I think we're going to hopefully maybe go live or something sometime in June. So I just want to let everybody know that we may have some live Facebook stuff or whatever stuff, right, Adrian? With your
Whatever stuff.
with your GoPro, Pros, whatever.
Yeah, might do something. Yeah.
If you're not part of the
That would be
A.M.O.K
cool.
page on Facebook, look it up. It's A.M.O.K Paranormal.
Yes.
So you should see our little skull logo and everything. Go check it out and ask to be part of the group, and you're in.
Yeah, pretty much.
And you'll get to see it. And the only way you're going to get kicked out is if you cause too much of A.M.O.K. If you cause more of A.M.O.K than we cause,
you'll be fine.
then there's a problem.
And just as a reminder, we focus on the states of A.M.O.K.
Yep.
Arkansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Kansas.
Yes.
Other outside of those boundaries, I mean, yes, we probably all participate. I know I do in a lot of different ones, but we're focusing on these quad states here in the Midwest.
Yes.
So anybody else and other broadcasts or podcasts that are out there that don't pertain to Missouri, we encourage you not to add your stuff onto our page.
Yeah, it's not anything against you guys. We totally appreciate you guys coming in and sharing.
Correct.
Yeah, especially, I mean, heck, if you want to share it on my Facebook page, go for it. Shaw Wooten. I don't mind that, but we're trying to keep it located within the 4 states here, and we just want to keep it that way. If you have something going on in these 4 states, then by all means, post it up.
Absolutely. And I've got Monster Paranormal here in St. Louis, so I post other stuff on there too from all over the country. So
yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Too.
Also, exploring the paranormal perspective, you're more than welcome to go to the podcast page and post up your stuff on there. I mean, I'm all for helping everybody out, but this one is focusing on 4 states.
Yeah.
And we don't want to get on the outside of that. All right.
It's very niche.
So it's all good. What's up?
Do y'all have anything else? Very niche group.
Yes. Very niche.
Yeah.
That's okay. Everybody else flies over us. We need some spotlight on.
We do.
Because as you're seeing, there's a lot of stuff that happens in this part of the country,
Mm-hmm.
but nobody knows about it, and that's what our whole perspective is. Trying to tell people.
We don't even know about it. Apparently, I mean,
exactly. I mean, exactly. So we're trying to focus. Yeah. So we're just trying to bring people here and let people know. Let the people who are running these events know that we will post stuff out there for them and help them, with their events.
Definitely.
And if anyone that's listening knows of any more events that we missed in the 4 states, let us know. Put it on our page. I have some time tomorrow. I will see if I can get what we came up with tonight put together and post it on our page so everyone can get that information too.
Yep. I mean,
we love you all. We
do. And thank you so much for your support.
And Grumpy, thank you.
All right.
Until next week, you guys. See y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya. Bye.
And we're not clear yet.
We're not clear. No.
Okay. I think that went really well.
Adrian was holding that smile.